I often wonder what's going to happen when the outrage bubble finally bursts. When it's no longer a sustainable source of income to sit there on the internet and be outraged over every little thing. And when it's no longer going to be like a viable source of income, it's just not going to happen. All these bubbles burst. It happens eventually. It's a hot commodity right now for sure. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely making people a couple of bucks out there. But eventually, one day, it will come to an end. People will eventually lose interest. They'll move on with their lives. They'll come up with something else. And some people might be able to adapt to the changes and move on to the next thing, but others might not. And eventually you're going to have to put down the camera, put down the phone, get off of Twitter, YouTube, or whatever, and finally go back out there into the real world. And what are you going to do? And I'm not saying, I don't know the time frame on when this is going to happen. This could happen tomorrow. It could happen 10 years from now. It's hard to say. I can't give you an ETA on any of this. But what I do know is that one day, all these people doing this, they're going to have to give it up. And again, like I said, go out there into the real world and actually face all the people that they thought they were better than while they were hiding behind a screen name, an animated avatar, or whatever. They're going to have to go out there, and what are you going to do when you have to go get one of these jobs out there? No matter what job it is, no matter where you go. You could get a high-class office job. You could end up working at like a Target or Walmart. It doesn't matter. One of these days, you're going to need the income, and you're going to have to find some place to work. And what are you going to do when you're surrounded by all these people that you swore up and down have been created or something to try to be a slight to you? Are you going to go up to like some kind of, are you going to go up to any black person or woman that you see in the workplace and they say, hey, you're a DEI hire, you shouldn't be here? Yeah, how well is that going to work out for you? I would love to see that. Some of y'all are going to walk into the workspace and find out that your boss might actually be a black guy or a woman or a gay person or whatever, and what are you going to do? You're going to tell them they're DEI? Good luck getting hired after saying that. We're going to do an interview. Well, I don't think I should be interviewed by you because you're a DEI. Is there a white person here I can talk to? I need to talk to a fellow. That's not going to work. It's not going to fucking work. You're going to run into all kinds of people once you have to go out there into the real world. I know you're hiding behind a screen right now, and hey, that's working for you. Congratulations, I guess. But eventually, that kind of shit, it ain't going to last forever. When you're going to need some income, you're going to realize that you're going to have to actually go out there and apply for a job out there in the real world and be surrounded by all these people that you swore up and down. But yeah, so I hope I get to see that day. I don't think I'll see these people personally when it happens, but like one day, like I said, you're gonna have to face people one day. You're gonna have to go out I know now you don't do it because you can easily just hide in your home or someplace and behind a screen name, behind an avatar, behind a cartoon, behind a VTube thing, whatever you want to call it. But eventually, you're gonna have to go out there and you're gonna be surrounded by all these people. You're going to have to work with all these people and get to know all these people that you thought you were superior to. And find out that a lot of them are in higher positions than you. And, they worked there for years before you showed up, and you want to come in there and act like... So that's my question. I don't expect to get an answer, to be honest with you. I don't even know myself what's going to happen or when it's going to happen. But at least I know when this outrage bubble bursts, I'll be safe because I'll still be out in the real world like I've been the past couple of, my lifetime. It's going to be interesting to see, but my question is, what are you going to do when you're finally out there having to deal with these people? When you realize that you can't just make them go away, you can't ignore them, because they're going to be your fellow coworkers.